So, welcome to the final episode of Season 3 of So You Think You Can Dance.
And we're not talking part 1, we are talking...
Duh.
This is it.
Okay, a record 16 million votes. Wow.
That's crazy.
That is. And they brought back the top 20. That was hot.
Dominic!
I know. And Hawk, did anybody realize that when Jessie got up there, her little 2-second solo was like...
It was lame.
Did she move?
Not really.
Okay, Kat came out. I'm sorry, cat lovers. She looked like a dirty ballerina. And
Agreed.
and I don't mean a slutty ballerina. I mean just a straight up dirty ballerina.
Like, not showering dirty.
Yeah, well, her dress was like doo-doo color. Okay, so they had all of the judges almost. They had Mia, Shane, Wade, Dan Carity, Mary Murphy, Nigel.
And Adam Shankman in the audience.
We're big Adam Shankman fans. Okay, and as a surprise, Paula Abdul was in the audience. And they cleared up a mystery that people on the internet also had asked us about. We didn't know. The girl with the twisted ankle from last season could not come back because she was having a baby.
Oh.
So they started out with a montage of the...
Auditions.
Yeah. And Sex was there, and some of our old favorites were there who were good and not so good. Who was that crazy? Dancing Derek was there.
Yeah, oh, Dancing Derek!
I know. It was like a walk down memory lane. It was really good. So next, they reprised the Lion King number, which featured all 20 of the top 20.
Yeah.
And it was choreographed by Tyce, DiOrio. We're not going to go into the different ones that people had requested and they showed because we pretty much did that the first time around.
But we'll say what they were.
Yeah. Okay, so Mary's request for her repeat performance was the Shane Sparks Hip Hop featuring Lauren and Pasha.
Yes. They had the skeleton outfits.
Right, the Transformer one where they had the little hoods and everything, but they weren't wearing them. I love that.
Well,
Then more audition montage.
there was a lot of audition.
Yeah, they had a lot of filler time. But after that was a treat. They brought
out
yeah,
the Clogger.
Brendan Norris. And he was fantastic.
He busted it out.
He did. I enjoyed seeing him.
Me too. I hope he makes it next season.
I do too. Okay, so another one of the favorite dances that the judges wanted to see again was the Wade Robson Hummingbird and Flower.
Jaime and Hawk.
This was a classic.
Loved it. Moving on.
Loved it, yep. Okay, so Jean-Marc picked his favorite, and it was also a Shane Sparks choreographed dance. Dominic and Sabra,
Of course.
the hip hop.
It told a story.
Now Adam Shankman's getting in on the action. His favorite was a Doriana Sanchez number, the disco one, with Sara and Neil.
Hot.
Very hot. Loved it. Then they decided, hey, let's throw the Breakers a bone.
Yep.
We're going to give them a little montage. And guess who they brought out after they showed that?
Tiny dancer.
He was great. I loved him from the auditions. And you know what? He still has it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's even better than the first time we saw him.
And update, I believe Shane Sparks said he will be in the movie.
That's right.
That he told him about.
Congratulations. And his name is Brian Gaynor. So let's have a round of applause for Tiny Dancer.
He worked that out.
Good job, Tiny Dancer. Okay, so then they showed the Matrix dance
That was top
with the
8.
top 8. Yep.
Also another Shane Sparks.
Shane Sparks was tearing it up. He had a lot of dances that people wanted to see again.
Yep.
Also, one of the ladies who didn't make it into the...
Sara.
Yeah. She had a lot of dances that everybody wanted to see again.
3 duet ones.
Right.
And then she had the group ones on top of that.
Right. She was busy. So they also revealed that the alternates for the tour are going to be Jesus, Anya, Shauna, and Hawk.
which basically means they're there just in case someone gets injured, but they're probably going to be dancing anyway.
Right, because a lot of people want to see their dances again because they were awesome. Okay, now, Wade. He wants to see the Dimitri Samba.
Lacey and Danny.
That was pretty hot, I think. Yeah, Dimitri's a pretty good choreographer.
I'd say.
I think so. Then, after that one, since it was Lacey and Danny,
they decided to drop a bomb. One of you is moving on, and the other...
I know. My heart was up in my throat because I couldn't decide who I wanted to go more or stay more. And it ended up being Lacey. And I'm not surprised, I have to say. I guess people pulled it out for the final vote, you know? Like the people who hadn't been voting the whole season finally decided, well, obviously if there's 16 million votes.
That's like 6 million more than usual, which is crazy.
Okay, so then they had the first musical guest of the night.
Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls.
The whole time, this cat was singing in a box. All I could think of was, did Jonathan do her hair for her?
We're talking about Jonathan Anton, because his sister started the Pussycat Dolls.
Right. And I think he does do all of their hair anyway.
He might,
yeah. He's got nothing else better to do now that the show's not on anymore. Next up, Shane wanted to see the Benji.
West Coast swing, baby.
Wayne.
Sara and Pasha.
That was pretty hot.
Yeah.
They busted it out. Busted a move. Loved it. Tyce wanted to see a Jean-Marc genre Foxbot.
Oh, Foxbot.
Yes. Anya and Zanny. That was pretty good. It was more memorable the second time around than it was the first time around for us.
It's very elegant.
Yeah. Then Tony Meredith wanted to see a Wade Robson, Sara and Jesus, where they were dressed up like the Vagabonds.
This was like one of, if not my most favorite dances.
I would have to say
season.
it was my most favorite dance of the season. Hands down.
Yeah.
That was definitely my most favorite. And
just like they got so into it and it was perfect both times.
It was perfect. Now Mia Michaels, genius that she is, wanted to see a Mandy Moore table dance.
Oh.
That was pretty good, and it was recent too. So
Sabra and Neil still fresh in your minds.
I know.
Bringing
they were
out
great.
Another 2 finalists, so you know.
Right.
Somebody's going.
Something's up. So they say, Danny, join us on stage. And sure enough, Neil was gone.
Oh, Neil.
I know. I
thought Neil should have been in the top 2.
I think so too. I thought it should have been Neil and Sabra. But Danny and Sabra. Still got 50-50 shot there. Next they did the Mia group dance from a couple weeks ago, I think it was, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where it was kind of weird. It was like all in black. Danny was featured, and it was like a cross between Matrix and Lion King for me. And
yeah.
It was kind of strange. I liked it. Now, the much anticipated, much overly hyped
this up.
dance.
They said it yesterday.
Right.
They were talking about it every 5 seconds tonight.
Every
Kat
commercial
and
break,
Nigel
they were like, oh, I have to go change. I'm going to dance with Nigel.
This was complete and utter bullshark.
It was ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourselves, producers and directors and whoever makes up so you think you could dance.
It's probably Nigel's idea.
That was the cheapest bull I have ever seen.
So if you didn't see it, it was 2 bodies dancing with Kat and Nigel's
2 cartoon bodies, kind
heads
of.
on top.
It was ridiculous. You should be ashamed again. Pissed.
You know, the season 1 host did do a dance.
That's right.
In the finale.
You're cheap, Kat. Very cheap. Okay, moving along.
Next,
Ryan Cabrera was on.
And what happened to the spiky hair that was like 5 feet tall?
That was insane.
I like that, and now he's all like curly with a hat.
It's Still good voice and everything. I'm enjoying
Yeah, I
his
thought
music.
it was really good.
Yeah. So Dan Carity, of course, is given the honor of choosing The Last Dance. And I'm not surprised that they
Me
picked
neither.
the Mia Michaels flower piece dance. Alright, so the winner, cats, Sabra. Wow! Hot tamale train. Woo! Woo!
So Kat was like screaming into the microphone when she was hugging Sabra. She was like,
It was crazy. It was crazy.
It was weird.
We were happy with the outcome, obviously.
Obviously, we've been rooting for Sabra since like.
So we're sad to see everybody go. This is going to bring to conclusion another one of our series.
It was great time,
It was
bad time.
It was good times, bad times. We love you
This
guys.
is really hurting.
I'm sorry.
And my hair.
We want to thank all our subscribers and commenters.
And we'll see you next season.
That's right. Check out our other stuff, though. And until then, much love.